Good morning. Nice to be here. My name is Lisa Springer, and I am going to do it's called a prana vinyasa. So it's a flowy type of vinyasa. It's gentle, and then we'll end in a restorative type pose. So it's a gentle way of moving some energy and just balancing out and regulating, which I could really use today. I work at the hospital, and I worked yesterday, and I was very dysregulated. So some tips I use, I'm going to light this Palo Santo. Smells really help me, because when I'm teaching you, I want to be in a good space, a good headspace. I don't want to be in my outside of my window of tolerance, which is flight or fright, or I don't want to be not present. I want to be present with you. So just tapping in where you can sit down. If you want to use a bolster, just getting comfortable, or if you want to sit on the earth, or you want to put blocks underneath the knees. It's a practice of comfort, and it's a practice of, we're going to go to the heart space, and from there, that's going to guide you how your body's going to move. So it's going to be clearing out and opening the body, and in this, you can become more flexible, and you can get more energy and get more balanced. So it's awesome, and it feels really good. So that was good. That helps a lot. And I pulled this card. I really liked it. It says, I look in the mirror and I say to myself, I deserve all good. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve joy. I deserve love. So we start off in prana vinyasa with the hands like this, like wings. And you place them on the heart and start to begin to massage the heart, this great muscle of connection. I deserve love. So you're calling it in. The heart is open. There's no guarding over it. And just breathing easily, settling in, feeling the earth beneath you, holding you, supporting you through this next 30 minutes. Just letting yourself go here. The eyes can be open or closed, whatever feels good, but have the face soft. No harshness, just openness to gather in all that is good. I deserve all good. Prosperity. So then this time of uncertainty, we can call that in. And with the more of us doing this on a collective level, we can bring it in, and love rises above fear. We just choose to live in love as we connect with the heart space. This is called the anahata, the heart space. If you can feel your heart beating, just connecting here. This is the first organ that was formed. So just relishing in that amazing miracle, that you are a miracle, that you are safe right now, and that you can just enjoy yourself. So we start in a moving meditation. So we bring the arms up, inhale, washing away whatever is unnecessary. Inhale. Just going to that beautiful place, and you can rock if you like. It's just a nice way to get in that headspace before you begin your practice. Everything is a wave, a beginning, middle, and end. Even to what's going on right now, this COVID wave, we are going a beginning, middle, and end. I believe we are starting to come down that peak. So just breathing. I can do this in ease. I can be centered and at peace. And there's so much fluid in the body, it's nice to just have a fluid type movement. So the inside is informing the outside. And when you're ready, you can bring the hands back to the heart space. Just honoring this practice of yours as we start to move, and so good for the body. And just start to get out of that head space. And I'm working with the challenge of working without music. And I like to use my beads. And the one mantra that's in my mind right now is Om Ganganapataye Namaha. And that is about removing obstacles. So that is going through my mind right now. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Moving all obstacles out of our way so we can grow spaciousness through this difficult time. Cultivating more love, more connection, more peace. You can either be on the knees if that's comfortable, or on the feet, however you're feeling you want to be. But we're going to be opening the heart space. So I think go this way would be best. So feeling the feet on the earth. They are hip distance apart. You can even lift the toes, so you feel this activation. And the four corners of your feet are on the mat, drawing up this energy, long and lean. The core is in. Inhale. Reaching for the heavens. Bringing it into the heart space. And we go around. I'm going to probably do a side view. So inhale. And then around. Exhale. And then back to the sacrum. So you're lifting. So it's not just like this, but it's up, up, back, and around. And then inhale, massaging the legs, down the backs of the legs. This first one, have your knees bent. Always being kind and mindful to your lower back. And just sway back and forth. The head, there's no tightness in the neck. So this using your breath to just let it go. Whatever is heavy on the shoulders or in the neck area. This is ragdoll. It's a beautiful pose of just, it's kind of like when you're a kid, just shaking it out. And I do think the shaking out is good. It's a good way of getting rid of, what they say, trauma. That's what animals do. So just whatever you feel like moving it out of your body. And then up. So you take your hands up the shins and reaching one long line of energy into the heart space. We'll do it 2 more times. So inhale and around to the back. Heart is open. And then down the backs of the legs. Just kindness to yourself. Forward fold. And then up the shins. This beautiful connection with yourself of love. And then draw it into the heart space. We'll move 1 more time. Inhale. And around. And then back up and diving beneath the waves when the storm is big. And then we can go down to the knees. Maybe do a few more waves here. It feels so good. I feel like there was a lot of anxiety yesterday, and like people are having a lot of stomach things. So what you can do, if this is comfortable on your feet, or you can go like this, or even sit on a bolster, But just move some of that out. Like our emotions are meant to be moved. That's why they call it emotion. So I can't do it that way, but so it's like a wave. And just using the breath. And noticing where you might get stuck and where you need more breath and grace. Just moving out any of the tensions. And then we'll go into a lovely child's pose. We'll feel really nice after that. And always being mindful if that works in your body. So you can have the knees apart or together, or you can have a bolster, or even just like this. I mean, whatever feels good in your body. Let me just stretch. So the hands are this is an active pose, and we're pushing the hips back, one long line of energy, and you can even give your forehead a nice little rub onto the earth. It's a bowing down to the earth. The lungs are open in the back, receiving all goodness. I deserve all good. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve love. So we're just breathing that in. I am calm. I am centered. I am calling in what is coming. This difficult time is preparing us for a great movement ahead. Good things are coming. So what we do in the Prana-Vinyasa is also, so we go like this, and we bring our heart space to the ground. And then your hands are, you want to have them like they're holding mounds of the earth. So you're not like pushing down, but it's light. And you gather. And then inhale. And gather. And then gather. And slowly lower down to the earth. There's a lot of grounding down with this, which is really nice. This is called pranam. So you have your hands in prayer, putting your head, and then rolling it out and moving your hips as well. It feels really good. So we're always adapting to change and just seeing where we need to shift. And then taking the arms wide, and so it's a lightness of touch. It's not like you're going to be doing push-ups, but a lightness, and feeling the tops of the feet on the earth, the tops of the thighs on the earth, and a night you start your wave again, starting slow, and using the back side. So, and using the back. Beautiful wave. And then you can bring your hands in close to your body by your shoulders. And then you can either do like a cobra, just a little one, or if you want to get up dog like this. And then we'll go into our first down dog. So we tuck the toes, we put the hands apart like this, and tuck the toes and rise the hips to the sky. The head is hanging heavy, and just walk it out. Just a nice, gentle practice before we settle into restore. And an introduction to the Prana-Vinyasa that I wanted to share with you guys. And you can even do like waves like this. Just going inward. How does your body want to move to work out some of the stress that's going on inside? You can shift your feet to the right and to the left. And we'll do one of these where you put your left knee down. Your right leg is like this. And then circling around. And then we switch over to the other side, this right knee down here, and the left foot like this, and then the other side. And if you want more energy and more of a challenge, you can come up this way. And then it's like a windshield wiper, just going side to side and using the breath. Just do a couple more here. And when you're ready, you can come back to a child's pose, just rolling out the head. Using the breath, you can even bring the arms back. I am here. I am moving energy. I am balancing. I am listening to my body and allowing it to inform me of what it needs. My body knows, and I listen. So we have about 10 more minutes. So we usually leave that for Savasana at the end. If you want to go into a child's pose, you can. This. It's kind of a nice way to end, or go on your side. That feels good. This is always my favorite, safest pose. Sometimes when you're on your back, it can be very vulnerable, depending how you feel that day, and sometimes you want an open heart and you want to call it in. So tapping into what you need today. And if that's the case, you can put a hand on the heart, one on the belly, and that will calm the nervous system down. But this is my all-time favorite, and I like to put a pillow between my legs and one cushy back here. It's what I learned as a nurse. And it's to hold and support the body, so the body doesn't have to, hang on. This tension can open, and it heals. It goes to the deeper layers of the fascia. And you wind up with a more flexible body. I think through my restorative practice, I let go of a lot of trauma or stress or whatever it was, old stuff, and my body just started opening up. And I also, when I tapped into the heart space, I was able to let go of a lot of heartache and pain that I kept guarded in. And I was told several times by several different people, you need to open your heart and put yourself out there. And I was like, I don't want to do that. But I can't tell you how glad I am that I've done that. And I used to have social anxiety, and me doing this is saying to you guys, you can do whatever you want. You just listen to that voice inside and you follow it. We need more creativity. We need more music, we need more of you, who you are. We don't need a culture that's stressed out and, just running in circles. We are recreating a beautiful culture of music, of rest, that is balanced with activity and exercise. We are coming back to health. That's how I like to look at it. I don't want to think, I don't want to live in fear. I want to rise above that. So let's just rest in this, a deeply restorative pose. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, removing any obstacle or any thought, any lie that would come up and say that you do not deserve good, prosperity, joy, love. That all of this would just burn away. Anything that is holding you back from this would be burned away as we light. This is our holy wood at Palo Santo. It really helps me focus and meditate. I mean, I have to get out of my mind. That is what I've learned, is my mind is one of my most dangerous places. Old thought patterns, I just burn them away. I come back to the light in me as you all just come home to yourselves. And this just give yourself the next 8 minutes to just let go and come back home to who you were meant to be, to who you are, to your inner light, shining brightly. There's a yellow light around you. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, holding it inside, protecting you. In this spiritual being you are, living this human experience, that you are protected, and as you open up and settle into the earth, gathering from the heavens, from the earth, restoring vitality, love. The eyes are soft. There's a white light behind the eyes. Just clearing out any old cyclical thought patterns. My mind is open to new perspective. Just giving it a break. Calling it in from the stimulation and just letting it be enlightened with whatever comes up. There's no pressure, there's no thinking or pressures or deadlines. It's just open. The mouth is open, there's no clenching. I speak my truth. The throat is open. So many disorders of the thyroid I see. So just healing this area. Using the breath. I let go of stress and constriction and I make space for peace. The heart is open. This is Anam Cara. This is this book. I'm going to Ireland, and it's this beautiful book that my teacher, Kelly Doyle, introduced me to. And if you want a heart-opening book, this is just beautiful. Our heart has an endless capacity to love, and I just ask that you open your heart and bring love to you. Kindness to yourself. That this is a difficult time, that you would be even more gentle with yourself. And as the heart opens, all the branches from the heart, the cardiovascular system, can send fresh oxygenated blood to the mind, all the way down to the tips of the toes, cleansing the stomach where you can rest and digest, where we have so many issues. So many people have been nauseated, and I was the other day. I know it was probably anxiety, most likely. But that is not who we are. We're just calling in peace and ease to every cell. Just changing our whole cellular body, and we can do that. One cell at a time, with each breath. And just letting the lower back settle in. Where is the earth holding you? Let those parts become heavy. Feeling the gravity. I can rest and be held. And as I do this, I become part of the earth. I am dropping in. The shoulders just let go of things they weren't meant to carry. It is a radical act of surrender and self-love. And sometimes it feels scary to let go, and before you let go, you might feel anxious, and this is normal. That's the nervous system. Sometimes you turn on your side, but be gentle with yourself, and it will come. And just resting in this peace that is always available to you. That no matter what is going on around you, that this beautiful place of home and peace is always there. And that you would protect it. And that this body of yours is just a place of great honor. That you would be safe, that you would feel peace, and that this centeredness and peacefulness would just be, felt when you're in the presence of others, and that your worries would slowly melt, making space for all that is coming. I deserve good, prosperity. I deserve love. This book, it's like every page you turn is just so great that I'll just pick one that will just come into your soul and hopefully encourage you and carry you throughout the day and just inspire you to be creative and in this great headspace. And that would be a renewal and just a great way to start the day. Just lessen any stress that's on you. May your body be blessed. May you realize that your body is a faithful and beautiful friend of your soul. And may you be peaceful and joyful and recognize that your senses are sacred thresholds. May you realize that holiness is mindful, gazing, feeling, hearing, and touching. May your senses gather you and bring you home. May your senses always enable you to celebrate the universe and the mystery and possibilities in your presence here. May the earth bless you. So, just starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And that's basically what I did, is I used things that ignite the senses and bring you to your soul. Because each of you is, underneath all this stress and nonsense, is a beautiful soul. And you can turn on your side or keep being in Savasana, whatever, or you can start to stretch or exercise or dance or whatever feels good to you. And I just thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. Each of you, if you listen to your body, I believe everyone can find their way home and be healed, or can find whatever this magical thing is that makes their heart beat. It's all inside. So I thank you so much. It's my honor, and namaste, which means the light in me honors and sees the light in you.